This is your host Lamar Spacey with the Space Station Podcast. I'm here today with my man's Bilal of the Plus One clothing brand.
Yes, sir.
So I want to introduce yourself, give us some information about what you're doing and all that.
I mean, right now I'm the CEO, the Plus One company.
Plus One
I'm
company.
trying to do, it's more than clothes. There's gonna be a lot more coming. I'm gonna make an announcement here right now. I forgot we was even on camera. I was looking at the mic. Make an announcement right now. Furniture.
Word.
Next.
So what you guys talking about?
That's
like
next.
Rugs or couches?
Hand painted tables, hand painted dressers and stuff like that. I ain't gonna tell you too much right now, but
So that's one thing I wanted to get into, bro. I guess we're gonna get into it early. So like, who are your influences in the game? So like furniture, I know like Roger Abloh, he does stuff like that. Is he one of them, or like who do you look to? Maybe not necessarily for inspiration, but you look at them and you admire what they do.
yeah, definitely Virgil. All of them, they inspire me, whatever. But inspiration, it comes from everywhere. I was like, I was like, see, that's why you need the picture so you could have showed him this shit. I'm gonna show you, cause you right here. But it's like, this is where I started at. I started with this shit right here. Damn, alright, whatever. It's a dresser. I hand painted it. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do furniture now too. Like, it wasn't like I watched Virgil or whatever. It was just like me being bored. But I definitely, like, I watch everybody. For me, as far as inspiration goes.
Yeah. So, do you label yourself as a black brand? Well, first off, before we get into all that, like, where's your start? Like, where are you from? Like, what was the beginning of Plus One?
Oh, I'm from London.
London, New Jersey, where Jersey, now I'm
yes,
from North and all that stuff.
London, New Jersey, Fifth Ward, Big Fives. The beginning, I was actually like fucked up, broke as hell, shit. So I had to do something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta start off somewhere.
Yeah, like, and what happened was, it was like summer, I remember. Broke as hell, summertime. All you got is winter clothes, because you ain't getting money, you can't buy no new clothes. So I started like cutting my shit, started painting my shit. I couldn't even afford to paint, I had to steal it, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
So it was crazy. And then from there, it really just, I used to even do shit for Spark Ups. Shout out to the
Shout out to the homies somewhere.
That was letting me rip their jeans for Spark Ups. Cause if say they didn't do that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I would have quit.
I guess you working on your craft, like see certain shit like that, like you.
That's support. I count that.
Respect it.
I count that.
But so you started out in London. Well, when did you come out here? Like when did you start doing shit? Cause I check out your Instagram and all that. I see you be doing like fashion shows. You have ads and stuff.
Yeah, I got one June 7th. June 7th, alternative. I just gonna be out before June 7th, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
June 7th.
You're just going out tomorrow.
You gotta pull up to June 7th. I believe it's at the Alternative Art Gallery.
Oh, word. I didn't know there was on June 7th. I know there's an event on the 19th as well.
Yeah, well, 7th and the 19th.
7th and the 19th.
We're gonna be in there twice.
Be in there. Alternative Gallery on 4th Street, Allentown.
Yes, sir. But now, I moved out here 2016. Yeah,
2016.
This is about to make 3 years.
Okay.
It's about to make 3 years. So I've been out here, but the first year I was real low. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Cause I remember, we ain't know each other, but there was this one fast show. It was on Hamilton Street at the View.
Right.
It was that Nouveau shit.
Right. Well,
yeah, Lee was there. One of your mans was there.
Yeah,
that was definitely a good show.
Snapwood.
I'm not gonna lie, out of all the people there, your brand was the one brand where I was like, yeah, I actually fuck with what he got. Like,
Right,
I actually fuck with
that.
And I definitely fuck with black business, so that's what I was getting into. Like, do you label yourself black business, or do you just be like, I'm trying to do it? Of course, you do it for everybody. You want everybody to buy your stuff, but do you want to benefit your people first?
Right. I mean, I'm definitely. That's a good way to put it. I definitely want to benefit our people first. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta start here.
Like, with the profits or whatever, like, it's going towards our people's development. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to go I ain't gonna say I don't buy Louis, you know what I'm saying? All that stupid shit.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
you
We
know what I'm
definitely gonna
saying?
get into that stuff.
It goes. I try to spend on more important shit than that. You know what I'm saying?
And so going to the Gucci and the Burberry, do you believe in cancel culture? Like, because like a guy like me, I'm into integrity over popularity. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm always going to go with what I feel in my heart is right before I go for the thing that's going to get me some type of maybe clout or cool points with somebody who probably don't really even give a fuck about what I'm doing. So, do you believe in like when the H&M thing they came out with the coolest monkey in the kingdom or whatever, or the Gucci blackface? Like are you saying I'm stopping? Because I know I don't own Gucci or Louis or anything, but I did have some H&M shit, but I'm not fucking with them. So like, where are you with that type of stuff?
At the time, at the coolest monkey in the world shit, I still don't really shop at H&M, so it wasn't really a cancel for me. The Gucci blackface thing was funny to me, but I feel like I would do it if everybody did it. But niggas claim they cancel shit and still doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the false outrage thing. That's one thing like, we as a community, we gotta stop the false outrage. We just can't stop. We can't say or let these people insult us and say fucking, or we're gonna stop wearing it, but then you still see our biggest influences still wearing this shit. Like, that's not really setting an example. So that's why I say like I'm more about my integrity over what's being fly. Like even with my own shit, cause nigga, I started off like just putting my own shit together. I used to wear like tight ass jeans, shits have colors in it.
Yeah,
I have like crazy Air Maxes. I have I had my own shit going on. I mean, I didn't really follow anybody or look to anybody as influence. I like what certain niggas had on, but I always had to put my own twist to shit. Like I used to have one, like if I had Chucks, I say I had red and blue in my shirt. I have one red Chuck, one blue Chuck. You know what I mean? I have one red van, one blue van, shit like that. So, but as far as like,
bro.
the Gucci, I never owned no Gucci, so it's like alright, so fuck that shit anyway. But I hate when niggas like Jim Jones recently, he made a post saying he's still gonna wear Gucci. Like maybe the Dapper Dan shit is alright, but come on, my nigga, we gotta do better than that. And it's like throwing it in our face too.
So you wouldn't wear it personally?
Me personally.
So Gucci just came out with a fire ass t-shirt tomorrow.
Bro, they got fire shit. I still say this shit's still fire. This shit's still beautiful, but
so you ain't grabbing it.
I can't do it just because I know at the end of the day they don't really give a fuck about us. That's why I want to start buying local shit. I want to start supporting more black business, black brands, or minority brands.
Right.
Like the luxury shit is cool. You're gonna have some of that, of course. Everybody's gonna have some of that, but we gotta give back to our own. That's what I'm about.
Yeah, definitely supporting the locals is important because everybody was a local at some point. You know what I mean? Like Tom Ford, whoever you want to, Ralph Lauren, like they all started small, like shit. You feel me? And then they got to support, built it up, next level shit.
Yeah. So like with your brand, I see you. One thing I like that you include a lot of women's wear. Like, where did your inspiration come from? That, or like, what made you want to say I want to cater to the women too with some of these clothes?
It's so crazy because that ain't it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like not my intention at all. But it just so happens women. Maybe it's because I like women and they like me.
Yeah, of course.
So
yeah,
they just want to shop with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't plan it. Like, I'm actually trying to get more into the unisex/male. Yeah,
that's what I see a lot of. Like, it's a lot of unisex, but that's unique though that you do have women's wear because a lot of brands that's coming out, they don't really, like I said, it's unisex.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, they like to shop with me, meaning like most of my customers are women. Yeah. Like, so it'd be stupid to like just go ahead and jump to menswear when shit not popping off like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stick with the ladies. As long as y'all rocking with me, I'm gonna keep dropping the heat.
And like for your staff, like for your models, do you use like locals or do you like look around, you scout like people that are known? And one thing, do you include like representation? Like, you know what I mean? Like you like to include like different backgrounds in your shit.
Right. As far as the models, depending on the situation, I like to approve the model. You know what I'm saying? And I like to use low key models. That's a major key for me. Like
locals and shit.
Not even locals, because a local could be overused. Like, I like to use people who maybe it's like their first, second photo shoot.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't
that's fresh in the game.
Right. Like they didn't already do 10 brands and like their faces everywhere. Like, so it just looks like it's a fresh face, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, give them some new exposure.
Yeah, like it's a new face.
Because that's one thing about like the luxury brands, and a lot of brands like, of course, like we love Virgil, we love Ian with his sicko shit, and
right.
a lot of these black designers. But I feel like sometimes you do see black models in their shit, but I don't really see too much of us in the on the catwalk or in the runway. I mean, it's getting like that now. Like, you see A$AP Rocky in there. Jay Versace, he's doing Alexander Wang now. So like, I'm seeing more of it, but like, I would love to see them.
So what percentage? Let's just do percentage to make it easy. What percentage would you like the runway to be African American or just darker skin? Because I don't think
you gotta make it. I just like to. I want it to be even.
You really
even representation.
I don't think it'll be 50-50. I don't think they'll ever let it be 50-50. I feel like
because bro, we are the culture. We move everything that's going on. We make that Gucci shit popping. We made all that shit popping. I mean, we make these clothes. We make people in the buy. We have white boys and shit dressing like how niggas do in the hood, but on some high end shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's just
and it's like
they don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see it, so they're not going to see it. Like unless we really, really stand up type shit.
It's like for your brand too. That's one thing I see from a lot of our designers, like Bari with the V-Long. That's like $300, $500 a shirt. Is that something that you're doing with your prices, or like? Not saying it's a bad thing, but it's usually even still with that. It's like the rich white kids are buying it. It's like the kids that look like me and you. Or kids in the inner city and the youth like that, they can't really afford shit like that. Like they might have a flat pair of Jordans, but like that might all they could get at that time. Mm-hmm. They can't always buy a fly Ralph shirt or a V-Long shirt.
That's another thing that I wanted to talk about too, is pricing, because my prices are a little high, but my product's a little different.
So what's a range? You don't have to give out something right now.
Nah, I mean, we can give out actual numbers, you know? I think, I can't give out actual numbers. But check the website out and check the real numbers out. But let's just say I know I got the KGM t-shirts for, I believe, $35-$40 right now.
Bro, I feel like that's reasonable. That's not too much. That's reasonable.
Like $35.
When it's like a 70-80 for a shirt, that's kind of like, all right, you gotta calm down a little bit. I understand niggas gotta get theirs, of course, and everybody gotta eat.
Right, but you gotta use, I like to call it leverage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know what you're worth. Like, if you can sell a shirt for $100, why are you not selling that shirt for $100? Like, say,
like Nipsey, you saw mixtapes for $100.
Like, exactly. Like, if you know you could do it, why wouldn't you do it? Yeah. You gotta use your leverage. But if you ain't got the leverage, like, if you know you a little homie out here, you can't be trying to pull off $100 a shirt or whatever you trying to do. Like,
So I could get that perspective. I could definitely respect that.
Word up. So it's at 40 right now, which means my leverage is alright.
The 40 shirt, that's not bad.
I can get 40 off. But I feel like it's worth it though, because of my product. It's a thought, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm selling you a thought, like, you know, I'm not just selling you a t-shirt.
Yeah, everything's an idea, and that is just getting personified or like brought to real life.
Right, like, I'm selling you a thought, man. I like to say it like that. I'm selling you a thought, an idea.
So, like, where do you see yourself taking this in, like, maybe the next 5 or 10 years, like a company, like you said?
Yeah. I mean, furniture's about to be big. I don't want to say too much, but 5-10 years, it's gonna be like global, for sure. Like one of my model companies I look at a lot is somebody like Amazon.
Amazon, they do modeling shit like that. Mm-hmm. Like you said, a modeling company.
No, like model companies, like I look at as a model, like a role model.
Oh, okay,
like
okay.
Model, like I would model my company after them. Like Amazon, like they're about to take this shit over.
Oh, okay, yeah. I definitely see what you mean.
Yeah. But like big like that, you know. That's why I gotta be at companies who can do mad shit.
Yeah, that's why pretty much I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to make this space media, trying to make it a whole network.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
trying to do more shit, trying to do podcasts, do maybe vlogs, shit like that. You know, bring something different.
More shit.
You know what I mean? That's why I changed the space station conversation. So like, if I do a video by myself, it's a conversation for me to the people, so you give y'all my perspective. If I'm with a guest, know what I mean? It's a difference of opinion in the room. So definitely gotta keep it interesting. So one thing I want to talk about too. So like, how are you? Because I see a lot of brands, they start from scratch. Like, are you getting the manufacturers? Or are you contacting them yourself, like getting these orders and like putting in that work?
Hey, yo.
Are you doing like cutting sews yourself or anything?
Bro, nah, no cutting sew. But to get good manufacturers, bro, is so hard. Like reliable, fast, good quality. So hard. So hard. But I feel like I finally like got some good people.
And you use, of course, you gotta use the best material you can,
Exactly.
or do you like?
I always try to eat the best shit, like always, like always, like always. Other than that, I ain't putting it out. Other than that, I ain't putting that shit out.
So let's get into some other stuff. Y'all, you be into like the culture and stuff? You be into the news and all that?
Kind of, but not really.
Stay up to date?
I really don't. I really do. I don't.
Are you be in your own world
Yeah,
and shit
I
like
be
that?
in the bubble.
No, I be like that too sometimes. I like to stick to my own bubble. Like I try to get into other shit, but you know, I definitely stick to like what's going on with us.
Like I feel like if it's important, I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So you hear about that Whack 100 and Mike Tyson shit? Because you know Mike Tyson, he got his own podcast, the Hot Box podcast. That shit was a little funny to me.
Yeah,
Apparently,
I didn't
like,
check it out yet.
Like apparently him and Whack 100 got into it because Whack 100 said something about Tupac being bisexual and all that, and like, and apparently they got into a scruffle. But then they came out earlier today and said that shit was just like a PR stunt. Like
he said, Kenneth was bisexual.
Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. Like, but that's one thing I don't.
Too much.
I feel like that's one thing that makes old heads look type clownish, because it's like, why even make jokes or use a man's name that's not here anymore?
Yeah, I mean,
for a PR stunt.
But
y'all bigger than that. Mike Tyson, you know, like I don't think he needed to do stuff like that.
Yeah, if it was a PR stunt, I mean, you could have used somebody else other than Tupac. I mean,
yeah.
But I guess you do use Tupac, so they have the biggest. You know what I'm saying? The biggest, because now niggas hear Tupac.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, why do people pick on Tupac? Why is Tupac the main subject of like people's
Nah, because they doing that so because like I said, people hear Tupac, now they interested. You're like, what over Tupac? Now they watching the whole video and shit.
Yeah, but it's like I just don't get it. I don't know what the cloud chasing is about, using Tupac's name and disrespect. Like, this man was a legend. He changed the game. Now we gotta start putting more respect on his name.
Yeah, Tupac's a legend. He's a legend. Top 5.
Yeah, so I like that shit was just like weird to me. It makes old heads like that. That's why it's like you're known for so much more. Right. Like the same thing with Joe Budden. I don't know if you peeped. He was talking about Kawhi Leonard's like dad, and he put out like some information. You know, apparently Kawhi dad was a gangster, so I don't know. But like and Kawhi dad, like, he's no longer here, so like he tried to make light of the situation, which was just weird to me. It's like you're known for doing better now. Like, I don't think you needed shock value when you speak on certain things, or you need to do things like stage fights or like shit like
fights.
Like, yeah, that's pretty much what Tyson and Whack 100 shit was.
I think something about Joe Budden.
Oh, nah. Like, you know, just like niggas doing shit like just saying outlandish or like shit that's out of bounds.
Bro,
like,
be bored.
Like, you're already popping. I don't know if it's for that reason, but I feel like you don't need to do that on your.
And then another thing, that's just what's in right now. Just clout chasing, just doing whatever to get something. That's the wave right now. That's what's popping. So they gonna do it.
Yeah, I mentioned last week. I didn't necessarily say he was clout chasing, but Lil Baby, like, he's been in the media a lot lately. Like,
with The hell he
He
do?
like when he just fought dude in the Louis store and all that. Now they going back and
Oh.
forth with shirts and shit. Oh, I said
Yeah,
Lil
that's
Baby,
how I
Lil
was-
Baby.
yeah,
Yeah.
Baby.
There's too many babies going on, so that's my
Yeah,
fault.
too much little, too much baby.
Yeah, too many little, too many babies in this game.
Too
Like
many little, too
we
many
we gotta
babies.
switch that up maybe, but yeah, like
Yeah,
now
I
they
saw
going back and
that.
forth with
That was
shirts.
funny as hell.
He's spitting on people in the crowd, people throwing money at him, shit like that. Like, oh, I understand. Like, I don't want money fucking thrown at me neither. But I think you could, like, you whooping niggas' ass apparently already. Y'all send a nigga to the hospital, you beat this nigga up in the Louis store. Like, you ain't have to spit on somebody. Like, that's why I don't like
Yeah,
be honest, bro. What you doing
probably
if somebody
spit
spits
on
on you?
multiple people?
Yeah, exactly. That shit probably
Right.
landed on a couple people.
Right.
So if somebody spit on you, bro, like, honestly.
I mean, obviously you have to fight. I mean,
Yeah.
because what do you can't just walk away like.
Yeah,
you
like,
have to
honestly,
fight.
bro, like, I feel like somebody's like,
You
somebody gotta die.
scrambling. Yeah.
Somebody
Oh,
gotta
you
go to
said-
jail, somebody gotta die.
Oh damn.
Cause like you,
Alright.
like niggas don't understand, and I'm kind of a germaphobe, so when I see shit like that, you don't want people just be talking and you just feel. I just be I be fucking shocked, my nigga. Like that shit be so crazy. Like, I definitely don't like that shit.
Kill him though.
Bro,
Over some spit. I don't know. It gotta be a little deeper than
I
that.
gotta
For
choke
me
that
to
nigga
catch
out or
a body.
something.
That's
He
what I'm
gotta
saying.
knock him out.
For me to catch a body, it gotta be a little deeper than that.
But just like that's just fluids, like somebody else's DNA, and it's not like you with a woman or some shit you pass DNA. This is somebody disrespecting you.
Right.
Nah, I mean telling you like fuck you and just spitting on you.
Yeah, and then it's on video and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like
Jeez.
him, like somebody of his status can handle his situation much better. So I wouldn't say he caught this. He a real nigga. I ain't gonna lie, he fucked that dude up in the movie store.
yeah.
I mean, he put
that
work
video
on
was funny as
He
hell.
beat
I had
the
to watch
pants
this
off
shit
him.
like 5 times
Yeah, bro. I had to go back.
just to really understand what was going on.
I think he took dude's phone and recorded on his phone.
Yeah, that's what I was. I had to
Even
really
crazy.
understand. It's the angle switched and everything.
Yeah, bro. Like,
And I'm like, is this shit fake? I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, I gotta give it to him. He's stamped out here. Niggas can't shit on him. Niggas definitely can't shit on the baby.
Yeah,
I gotta get that right dub, baby.
But who knows? You know what I'm saying? You know that karma come back around.
Yeah, that's
That
one
shit
thing.
come
Like
back
that's one
around.
thing I don't like. Like I say that too. I don't share that shit around. Like I look at it. It's funny to laugh at, but like I like seeing
Yeah, that's what
our
I'm
brothers
saying.
getting
It's
into
so
it and shit
funny,
like that. Yeah, but I think
We all
you gotta
know
think
that
about
shit, man.
the end game of it. Like you don't know what's going to be an outcome of certain shit because these niggas is going back and forth. So you don't know if it's going to get better or it's
I
going to
doubt
get
they
worse.
see each other again. I mean, who knows though?
Yeah, some
Niggas
North
be-
Carolina
yeah,
shit.
niggas be bored, thirsty,
Mhm.
whatever they do.
Yeah, I see. I don't know if you're into Lil Durk and Kodak.
Yeah.
I like that. Their situation is sad just to see these young successful black men go down. But like Lil Durk, his situation with it, like he turned himself in, so I feel like he was being responsible with it. But
Yeah.
Kodak, he's always seemed like he's in and out. Like I don't
Kodak-
really see what's going on.
You know, Kodak, I would just say, he put it in his last raps, you know what I'm saying? He just like, said something like, stuck in the streets for like my life, bro. Oh yeah, that's what he said. That shit stuck with me, cause it's
I
like,
listen to Kodak
damn.
every now and then, but it's not too much. But.
He said he's stuck in the streets for like his life froze. And he got arrested for what? Like a drive-by or some goofy shit.
Yeah,
like that, right?
I respect like these dudes is doing what they say, okay, but it's like at the end of the day, it's ignorant shit that's landing them in trouble, more trouble than they're already in. Like I think Dirk is still on probation from the last shit he did, and now they're saying this is like a I don't know if it's like a conspiracy to commit
shooting or
murder or
something,
some shit or do a shooting, some crazy shit like that. But it's like Dirk, he was just getting back up there, like he would like.
Yeah, I mean,
his
I
clout
don't
was-
think Dirk fell off.
Yeah, he never fell off. I won't say that, but it was up and down.
Yeah, he took a dip. Now that I think about it, he did.
Took a dip for like a couple years after like the
Yeah,
drill
okay.
era.
Yeah,
But then when he
okay.
started coming back on the singing shit,
Yeah,
the
I
women
just
started
remember
loving
that.
him. Niggas started fucking with him a little more. Like he switched up his style. That's one thing I respected. But see him in this situation, that shit's crazy. Cause I used to fuck with Dirk hard, like original dreadhead Dirk,
Mhm.
when he had art like our shit is and shit.
Yeah, damn. That's
Yeah.
the old school Dirk.
Yeah. How long you had your dreads though? Yeah, this.
I got my shit twisted the day before freshman the day before school, freshman year in 2010.
2010?
Yeah, so that would make 9 years. But I like trimmed my shits twice already.
Oh, damn. So, yeah, your shit's longer than mine. Oh, yeah. So,
Like
9 years. You
like
trim
twice.
yours. Yeah, I got mine's done March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, 2013. And, I pretty much had my shit going ever since then. I never dyed my shits. Ain't never trimmed it.
Yeah, I fucked around. I got like 3 colors in here.
Oh,
trimmed it twice.
Yeah, I let the sun change my shit brown naturally. You know what I mean? I don't put all that crazy shit in my hair. One thing I was contemplating, I might trim my shit when it gets a little too long. I don't know though. I fuck with it right now. I like the length it's out right now.
Right, yeah, it get there, but I'm telling you, once it get like to the point where you always just gotta have it like that, you know, like this shit whack.
Yeah,
Trim
bro.
my shit, bro.
Sometimes this shit that be in the way. When I be at work, this shit be getting hot. You know what I mean? So I might have to just take it down a couple inches. So I definitely
wrap it every day, like
ponytail
every day. I was like, yo,
you be getting your shits done, like go to the salon or like you just wrap?
I just my mom. I only used to let my mom and my sister do it, but it's some spot out here. Damn, what's the name of it? Nappy by Choice.
That's my spot.
Right.
Yeah, that's my fucking
Right.
spot. That's the only spot I go
Right,
to. Put in
yo.
work. Shout out to Margaret. I mean,
Margaret, that's
she
what
be
this
kissing my
shit.
shit out.
Pay. Shout out to Pay.
Word.
Yo, you know who Pay is? Pay look good. You think Pay gonna watch this? Because Pay look good.
She does the short John.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, she does good
Pay
work too. Yeah, shout out to her. Yeah, they do beautiful work in there. I definitely go in there.
So you be doing your shit interlock, right? Or they?
Nah, my shit, yeah, I just get the retwist.
I like the interlock.
I like the interlock. Oh, yeah, so your shits is definitely,
Yeah,
you can't take them
future,
shits out, yeah.
Because you can sweat, you can do whatever. 'Cause I be playing ball and shit, you see what I'm saying? You get an interlock.
So what's the process with that?
It's even, I feel like it's faster. Like, she got some type of tool where there's like,
She pulled. I seen it before,
yeah,
but like
she twisted. I think what she do is she twist it and then tie it. That's what I think she do.
and what it keeps your shit cooler or
Now it keep it more tight. Like it don't, cause you know when you retwist it, it's just twisting,
yeah,
and then it could just untwist.
yeah,
But
yeah.
if she tie it, you feel me? It can't.
I mean, my shit is pretty locked now. Not at the root, like you can see.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about
yeah.
at the root. But yeah, it lasts longer.
Word.
Just ask him when you go back.
How often you get your shit done?
Really, when I feel like it. Really, like it be like I be woofing. Like you might catch me out woofing, cause I just be getting to the bag. But if I got like a fashion show or whatever, I probably get it done before that.
Yeah. Now like for me, I get
Now I don't got no schedule.
shape up. I get like every 2 or 3 weeks, and then I get my hair done like maybe every 2.5 months. So I let my shit grow. And I ain't gonna lie. So I got a big forehead and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't get my shit.
Yeah.
Forehead too big.
Oh yeah. I tell them not to go do too much up here.
Nah, my
So
shit's big for a shape, but I don't even.
yeah, and then when I get it redone, my shit definitely be looking like it's pushed back. So I'll be having to wait mad long for that shit to grow back in, hairline grow back fresh, get it shaped up. But I do like how my shit look when it's just not woofing, but it's a little dark at the top.
Just natural,
nice and sharp. Yeah, I like that look.
Shit, chilling.
Yeah, what else been going on this week? You know about Frank Lucas? R.I.P. him. He just passed away recently.
Yeah, we was talking about that a little earlier. Frank Lucas.
That shit's crazy. Yeah, American gangsters. So,
Niggas can't live forever.
yeah, but it's sad to see. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if we could necessarily, because you know the shit he did. You know, a lot of movies exaggerated, but. Well, he's an icon in our culture.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody did some shit.
Yeah, everybody got to go there.
But niggas knew what he was about. You feel me? So it is what it is.
Yeah. So R.P. Frank Lucas, man. It's just crazy. There's another fucking shooting going on in Virginia. You know, you say you better go out there too. It wasn't in school. It was I forgot where that shit was. But there was a little shooting there. I think like. Maybe like 9, 10 plus people died. Yeah, bro.
Where at? Like it was like at some big public shit. Like I'm about to go.
Nah, it wasn't. It was like it was some type of building. I forgot where it was at, but it was some type of crazy shit. And it's just crazy because
I ain't with it.
we need more fucking gun control out here. That's one thing I was talking about last week. My man's lost the gun control. It's like they need to do more background checks.
They need to do something because I ain't trying to get shot out. Not tomorrow in VA.
Yeah, what part of VA you said you was going to?
I don't know, yo. I'm going to Kings Dominion. By the time this come out, I'm gonna have one already.
Virginia Beach Municipal Center. Mass shooting. Why about they 12 dead? That shit is fucking crazy, bro.
Beach at the fucking courthouse. Yeah, man.
That's anywhere near where you're going?
I have no idea where I'm going. I guess it's Virginia somewhere.
Man, bro, that shit's crazy. RIP and condolences to all the people affected by that. That shit is fucking nutty.
Stop the shooting. Pick the gloves up.
Alright, man, niggas need to start getting their hands out here. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta start working out so I can start knocking niggas' heads off. I'm a little too skinny out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nigga possibly scooting, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to go through all that.
No, man, don't get scooped out here. You gotta get the MMA shit. I used to take the MMA classes. Shit was fire.
I did take Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for maybe 2 weeks, but then once they started saying, because you know they was free for 2 weeks, but once they started charging 15, that's when it was young. We wasn't getting bread like that. Now we had to rely on our parents for certain shit.
That's when
they wasn't doing $15 every week.
Yeah, so that shit was like $140 a month.
$140 a month.
But the thing was, I wasn't fighting nobody, so that shit was like, all I'm doing is working out and learning combos, and I'm trying to fight somebody.
I mean, it might come in handy later, know what I mean? Something come around, you might have to put in fucking.
I'm trying to make sure these combos work. Like, how I know they work if I ain't fighting nobody?
Yeah, that's true, yeah. But I think they'll have sparring competitions and shit like that. How long did you do it?
2 months, I think.
2 months?
Yeah, it was 2 months.
So maybe if you do have a long tenure, maybe that's when they start doing all that shit.
I think the instructors or whatever was fighters, but they wasn't trying to put niggas on the gym. I don't know. I guess so we would stay there, and pay instead of going out to the other gyms.
Oh, okay, yeah, just work out in that gym.
Yeah, they want to stay
sparring with people in there.
Or
you watch any TV at all, or anything you used to? So I don't know.
Yo, I'm about to put y'all on. Yeah, the Boondocks is coming back, but I gotta put everybody on. If you don't watch Trailer Park Boys. That sounds familiar too. Is that some Comedy Central shit? I don't know if they got it on there, but they definitely got it on Netflix. It's not.
Netflix got some heat right now.
Right, it's not I don't know how to explain it. It's not comedy like the Boondocks. It's not like the Boondocks, but it's more like The Office. It's like
that documentary type.
Yeah, it's like a documentary. They know the camera's there. You know what I'm saying? But they play it. I don't know. That shit's fire though.
They do the cut off into the little interviews.
Yeah, they do the little interviews.
I ain't gonna lie, I do like that format. Yeah,
in the trailer part. That shit is hard.
Or who's in that shit?
No big actors, I don't think.
No big actors.
You know what I'm saying? I like low key shit like that. That's just funny though.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't watch too much TV, but I be on YouTube and shit. Sometimes I be on Netflix, watch classic movies, but I want to get into more shows and shit. I don't know if you was into Game of Thrones or anything like that. You wasn't into that shit. Yeah.
I ain't into that fantasy shit. I don't know. I let them have that shit.
No, I'm into as far as dragons and knights, I ain't into that, but I like sci-fi type shit. You know, I love anime, shit like that. I don't know if you're into any anime.
Some of it's cool to me, you know, not all of it. I don't know, I just can't get jiggy with it. Right. You'll see that I like shit like Trailer Park Boys, so that
you like reality type shit.
Yeah,
something that's more real life.
But at the same time, I like Family Guy.
Yeah,
I like funny. I just like funny shit.
Yeah, family type shit.
Right, I ain't
like sitcoms and all that. So you just sit down and cool out and watch.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get too deep and
having to figure shit out, go through plots and all that.
That's too much TV for me. I'm in and out type shit.
Word. You watch any of the playoffs? I know Game 1 was last night. You know, Toronto looking good right now. Toronto's looking real good.
I mean, yeah, they're looking good after the first game at their home. You know what I'm saying? But they do got home court advantage. Yeah.
So who you going for in that scene?
I'm fucking with Golden State because I'm the underdog type.
Golden State in what? How many games? How many games you got?
It don't even matter. Just however they want to do it. However they want to get it done. 5, 6, 7.
I'll say this right now: if Sunday, if Toronto wins at home again, I'm giving it to them in 5. Because where are you projecting KD to come back? DeMarcus Cousins wasn't shit this past
coming
game.
back. That's why I called them the underdogs. You feel me? That's why I'm just going for the underdogs.
So you think right now it's looking like they might need him. What do you feel he's going to do? You think he's staying for the long run? Because I know you said that was your man's and shit.
Yeah. I don't know what he's going to do, but I think he should leave. I think he should leave. I mean, yeah, just to get all of this shit off his back. I mean, unless he likes dealing with all of the, like...
Yeah, it's a lot of side talk, like
that's
weird shit going on.
Unless
it's not even just the Lakers going through shit. A lot of teams or players are going through some type of media drama or something.
Right. So.
I feel like New York would be a good fit for him. Now, I heard he just bought a crib out there. It could be some Toronto shit. Like you might just want to have a crib out there, or you might be actually making a move to New York.
Like,
yeah, know what I mean. Most celebrities have the LA and New York crib, so might as well just get it. I mean, but I see him in the New York Knicks jersey. Maybe possibly get Kyrie over there.
I liked him with the Clippers.
KD the Clippers?
All they would need would be a point guard after that. And then it'd be him and LeBron in LA. Then they gonna have to see who the best. You feel me?
Yeah. I feel like
that'd be hard.
Even if Kawhi, even if he does win the championship this year, I feel like he still might leave.
Kawhi, no, I think he's definitely going. I mean,
like,
I think he's just enjoying the ride right now.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, he's going out.
Yeah, he's just worrying about playing good basketball.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's all he cares about.
So you definitely gotta respect that.
And after that, he's out of there.
Yeah.
He hit him with the thank you, Toronto. I'll see y'all niggas later.
But just to see Golden State, it wasn't a terrible loss, but it was like, damn.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't a terrible. It ain't like they got smoked out there.
Yeah.
For me, it was the first game on the road.
Yeah, without KD, they looking type scary. It's like they won like championships out before, but
they just won like 6 playoff games though. I don't think they're looking scary.
I mean,
that's their first loss in a minute.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. They did sweep the Trailblazers.
Right, like
so. I don't know. Cousins, I don't know if he could. He might fuck up the rotation, the rhythm they had going. The rhythm they had before.
They didn't play him too much yesterday, did it? Or I only saw him like in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he came off the bench and shit. I caught the game a little bit. I didn't watch the whole game.
That's what I'm saying. I only saw him in the fourth.
I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be a good series, and free agency is gonna look pretty crazy. There's a lot of niggas
that boy Kyrie though. Kyrie should stay on the East Coast.
Yeah, I think he stay on the East most definitely. He stay on the East, but Boston, he needs to get out of Boston.
Kyrie should go to like the Knicks, and then, or even Brooklyn already got what's his name.
Now Russell's a free agent too this year.
Well, yeah, unless he leave, I don't know. But if you go to the Knicks, then the Knicks gotta do some type of super trade for fucking Anthony Davis and then Kyrie and AD on the Knicks.
Oh man, that'll be fucking. I'll be in the next. I'll be the end of the Warriors dynasty, start the Knicks dynasty.
I don't know how they gonna trade for AD, but they gonna have to do that.
I just heard recently the fucking Knicks are contemplating trading the 3rd pick for the 8th and 10th. That shit sounds. Well, that's what you like. So you probably think that shit dumb too.
I mean, they must know something we don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in that front office. There's a lot of fucking nut shit going on with the Knicks. But I believe in RJ Barrett though, or RJ Barrett should be the 3rd pick, right? John Moran's 2nd, so
yeah.
I don't know. He was looking good in some of the workouts he's doing. His name got some hops to him. I think the Knicks need to give him some type of chance.
Who you said, RJ you talking about?
Yeah, RJ Barrett.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that'd be a good pick for whoever you go to, RJ. Yeah.
He could be starring or start ISO Zotis.
What's his name? Cam Reddish. I was just reading something. It just said he gotta get a minor surgery though.
Minor surgery.
Yeah, so he might slide down a little bit.
Yeah, niggas would say it was kind of down him anyway coming into the league.
But you gotta think though, because he was 3rd string, not 3rd string, but it was Zion and then RJ then him. So
So he wasn't in the spot like that. Yeah,
he didn't really get no time to like kick up. Damn, I just thought about it. They really ain't even win the 20 either.
Yeah, they didn't. They got eliminated pretty. I say for them, it was a little too early. It was definitely too early for them.
They was young. They was young. I forgot what team beat them. I think it was like Mad Old Heads though. I think it was Mad Old Heads and it's like Virginia or some shit.
Yeah. I think it was
Mad
Virginia
Old
that
Heads
beat them.
Niggas was waiting for that.
Yeah, these young niggas, it's gonna be interesting, man. This draft's gonna be real interesting. I want to know if Zion he wants to play for New Orleans. You know, that sounds a little iffy. John Moran, if they really, because you know, these projections, they're just projections. Teams can always go a different route. Like the Knicks are contemplating that trade. So where you think niggas is going, they could go somewhere completely different.
Yeah, or they could just draft and trade. Like they draft him. Like Kobe got drafted. I think he got drafted by the Bobcats. Right?
No, he got drafted by the Hornets.
Oh,
well, technically, they did turn into Bobcats eventually, but
and they traded him to the Lakers.
So like same thing with Kawhi. He got drafted by the Pacers, but then that same night got traded to the Spurs. So that shit like that could always happen. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's crazy.
It's definitely gonna be interesting. Free agency and the draft. You know. Anything else you want to get off? You want to promote anything real quick?
We about to close out.
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes. You know what I mean? Usual.
Damn, that was a quick 40.
Yeah.
Shit, I just want to shout out.
I thought it was a good discussion though.
Right, we chopping it up at the compound.
Yeah, at the compound.
Live at the plus one compound.
Switching it up.
Too many people can't get in here with my guys.
Definitely appreciate you coming through, bro.
Feel me, but nah, shout out to the people.
Or letting me come through, rather.
Yeah, man, it's secret location. But shout out to the people that have been rocking with me. Shout out to my new followers, you know, whatever y'all want to call them, supporters. Fuck with y'all, new shit coming soon.
Yeah, I want to say what's up with you and my boy Lee, man. I want to see some.
Yeah,
y'all think about collabing or anything like that?
Yeah, at this point it's just a matter of time, and like we gotta get like this. Like you know what I'm saying, we need to get here, have these laptops open, we could get some shit down, and get it done.
We're definitely looking forward to it, bro. Definitely looking forward to it. So
One shit.
Definitely appreciate you letting me coming through. Definitely appreciate you coming through on the show, helping me record this episode, Space Station Podcast, episode 11.
Man.
Know what I mean? So this has been Space Station Podcast, and
We outie.